toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan State's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got...
Snags it quickly on the left. After the filthy move, he's got room. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. You go with the first snap of the game, and you make a big play like that, your confidence just soars.
And I don't know if the defense was sleepwalking here, Reese, but it's almost as if they didn't know the game had actually started. They were just kind of lethargic in the back end. I don't think they were anticipating this offense taking a shot on the first play.
Jumped on top of the pile. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to run for it. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So Penn State's offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. These guys have taken some serious lumps in Big Ten play, and I want to see if they've become... There he goes! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Cox. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
From the gun, running back on the move. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Sparty! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. USC found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat, something this program has done time and time again inside the Coliseum. Fight on, and the men of Troy will do just that. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about the aggressive play calling? Love aggressiveness, bringing the free safety down, blitzing him. You could tell completely disrupted the offense. They didn't know how to handle it. Free safety chases the QB, gets him on the ground.
The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the catch. It's Collier. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Out of the gun, the running back has it. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Cox. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Complete downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got an open man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point here would tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Oh, they're after him. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Catch in the middle, it's Edwards. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's marked. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Spartans will hustle to the line. Now they'll run the draw. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They punted away on 4th down. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. And the Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air, it's Cox. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Sets up the screen. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on 3rd down. 4th down coming. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Hold and fire complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the run, it's Martin. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Right on the money. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. Finds his big tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Makes a man miss. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. On third down, he drops the throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It'll be a run on third and short. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6-time tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. So now it's second and long. Tight end now in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man down the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to run for it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Seminoles ever do that? We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grabbed in the middle. It's Corn. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Cox. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Edwards. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking for a gap. It's Martin.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Cox. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And the Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A quick pass to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm now.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Back to throw, it's Cox. Pressure coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man in the middle. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. And the Spartans have moved it inside the 20. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged out of the air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run play action. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quick strike complete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It's 3rd From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that...
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Got room on the return. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Penn State!
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Western Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense working from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Cox. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. A strike downfield. There he goes. Inside. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Penn State, 52. Michigan State, 7.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now facing third and short from their own 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Cox. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Spartans will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Under fire. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Cox. Complete in the middle. Turning it on. He's inside the 40. The 20. Inside the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success, because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
Michigan State 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. The throw. Finds his man down the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. They'll give it to the back. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Cox. Slings it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Here's the pressure. Gets open down the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Bunch formation for these receivers. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Collier. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Throws for the tight end. And it's his 4th interception of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Takes it on the shovel. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Finds his tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. They'll leave it with him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 4 over Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll try the run. There he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Man, oh man, contact was optional. It was like the back was engaging in a lot of social distancing or something.
Yeah, that was way too easy. Defenses is about funneling the ball to the unblocked defender. You could tell they didn't have a clue what was going on. They got to get the ball turned. You can't let them run north-south and try to get him downhill like that, especially with that kind of speed.
The Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Cox. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Quickly to the tight end. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Never a doubt. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. With the clock running, this should be the final play. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.